Welcome to Why People Cannot Relax Anymore for the Path to Peace series of what truly matters most. Why are people not able to honestly just relax naturally without needing anything else? Relax to the point that our bodies can heal and restore, our families can heal and restore, our lives. We do not struggle to relax because life is too hard. That's a belief. Life is too hard, but it's not because of that. We could go down a long list of why we struggle and because of why life would be hard. We struggle to relax because we have been trained collectively as a society, ancestrally, and then also our personal experiences up to this point, to avoid being quiet, to avoid stillness. We've got to be busy. We've got to be doing something. We've got to have constant scrolling, doom scrolling. We've got to have noise. We've got to have distractions. We've got to have dopamine hits, fixes, overstimulation. This is why. We're not trained to slow down, be quiet, and just listen, sit in Mother Nature and just be without technology, without any of it. So the reality we must face, we must do what we call a bold brief proof course correction. We must be bold and brave, courageous and confident with this, and realize every second of our lives is precious, finite, non-renewable, and valuable. And we do not ever get it back. Every single second, once it's spent. There are no rewinds. We can do some redos, but it's still going to be different. There's no replays. There's no we'll fix it later. Once time passes, it is sealed. It is done. And yet, we watch entire generations right now spend their lives distracting, numbing, avoiding, ignoring, escaping, all while people are calling it relaxing. This is not relaxing. Sitting and scrolling is not relaxing. Sitting and watching TV is not relaxing. It's not healing and it's not restoring. And some may be okay with that. So we're going to talk about the lie, the low way, not the highway, the low way, the school of hard knocks. We just need to relax more. But what do people actually do? Scroll endlessly, binge content, eat, drink, consume to numb and escape and avoid and ignore, stay constantly stimulated, fill every quiet moment with noise or activity. All of this is not relaxation. This is avoidance disguised as relief. And our brain only knows relief. What do I need to do for relief? Well, if it's trained and wired in unhealthy ways because of the lies instead of the truth at the roots, that's what we're going to get. This is the school of hard knocks. This is the low way. This is the lies. So what is really happening? Our brain and spinal cord and our body and our neurons and our neural pathways are wiring and firing incorrectly off of unbeliefs, off of the lies instead of the truth and wisdom. We are afraid to be still. We are afraid to be quiet. Because when we get quiet, there's the truth of what we need to face and deal with and answer and change. We come face to face with what we've ignored, what we've escaped, what we've numbed ourselves from, what we've avoided, what we know is off and not working and not going well, what we know needs to change. So instead of turning inward with courage and boldness, we turn outward with distraction, with noise, with drift, with disorder. And we get the lies, we get the weeds, we get the consequences that we're trained to just keep living. And the cost, this is severe. The cost is severe and it's happening invisibly and quietly and silently without us knowing. until you wake up one day with that diagnosis or a disease or the destruction, the division, the separation. What just happened? You ask. Why, God? We lose clarity. We lose discipline. We lose peace. We lose time that we never get back. And most importantly, lose alignment with the truth of what truly matters most in life. Do you know what truly matters most? Are you practicing, applying, and living it? The truth is the highway, not the lies, the low way. The truth is, true relaxation is not escape. True relaxation is alignment with the truth at the roots, not the lies. It is a settled mind, a brain that is regulated, and a spinal cord and body that is regulated. It is a clear spirit. You're listening to your spirit instead of your mind and body doing this loop and being in control. Spirit, God, infinite intelligence, the almighty intelligence. I like to say AI. That is the best AI there is. Check out our video on quiet time. It is where the answers are. Start with 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Do it as much as you need and face what you need to face. It does not come from distractions. It comes from facing, processing, and realigning. So the turning point right now, we do not need more time. We need a decision. Right now is the moment. Not later, not someday, not when things calm down, now. The invitation, we invite you. We choose to stop. Interrupt the noise, interrupt the patterns, interrupt the unhealthy habits, behaviors, actions, addictions, vices. Check out our Family Rescue Mission series and our Family Rescue series for addictions, unplugging. Interrupt the automatic behaviors. Slow down, create space, breathe. Step out of constant stimulation and the next dopamine fixes and hits. Pal this. Practice, apply, and live it. Pause, acknowledge, and listen. We allow ourselves to experience, to feel, to recognize the truth, the lies, what is actually happening within us and around us. We be cool, be KUL instead of COOL. We know, understand, and live the truth. We move from awareness to understanding to aligned actions, which instead of the lies, weeds, and consequences, we're going to get the truth, wisdom, behaviors that are going to be the beautiful flowers and plants, the rewards and fruitfulness. So the shift from the school of hard knocks to the school of wisdom and truth. The low way versus the hard way. The school of hard knocks, we learn through pain, we learn through consequences, we learn what damage is done after the damage is done. And many say, oh, it's great, that's how I learned. Yeah, because we're at that point. You can learn now. You can shorten your learning curve so you don't have to go through the pain that everyone else is. Everybody says, oh, my children, they're going to have to go through what I went through and everybody else goes through. No. The lies. Those are beliefs and those are lies. That's not what God says. What is the purpose of the Bible? To help us shorten the learning curve and not do as others have done. What are we here to help each other out and shorten each other's learning curve, or to make it harder for each other, or to laugh it off and say, you can just figure it out yourself. I did. I had to. No. The school of wisdom. Learn before the falls. Learn through truth and wisdom. Learn before the damage is done. Learn through aligning with the truth. We do not drift into wisdom. We drift into noise, disorder, and the lies. We choose it. So what true relaxation looks like? Sitting in silence, being quiet without needing to escape. Needing something, a fix to engage or to ingest. That's the two types with addiction. We ingest or we engage, and they are interrelated, and we do both a lot of times. Being present without any need of stimulation, whether we're ingesting that or engaging in it. Thinking clearly without mental noise. Thinking clearly without having to physically be so busy. Drama, gossiping, anything like that. Chaos, confusion, conflict, thriving off of that. Feeling peace without any substances, ingesting them, or distractions or behaviors, engaging in them. This is not weakness. This is strength under control. This is discipline. This is discretion. This is discernment. So our urgency, the urgency is we do not need to redo today. We do not need to redo today. We do not need to reclaim wasted time and energy. We do not need to get a second version of this life. So we must ask ourselves, how are we spending our time? Are we wasting it or choosing wisely? So the call for you, the invite, let us stop pretending distraction is rest and relaxation. Let us stop calling avoidance and ignoring relaxing. Let's stop numbing ourselves and escaping. Let us stop numbing what we are meant to face. The decision we choose right here and now, the highway, the school of wisdom and truth, what truly matters most in life. Once you start making those choices, the fruits and the rewards happen instead of the lies and the consequences. The pain, the confusion, the discouragement, the diseases. We choose to relax not by escaping life, but by finally living it aligned with the truth. Relaxation is not found in escaping, ignoring, numbing, or avoiding. Relaxation is found in alignment with the truth, the beliefs instead of the unbeliefs and the lies. And alignment begins the moment we stop running. We appreciate you. We are thankful for you. No one nor family shall do life alone. So do reach out and connect with us and take care.